Afternoon guys, I'm just going to do a video on the trade platform that I use. I know a couple of you will know that I'm looking at different platforms and brokers at the moment. I've spoken to you on private messaging and we've sort of gone through it. This is the current window you're looking at now is MetaTrader 4. That's the setup I have been using solely since I started trading Forex some 2 years ago. Brokers with Alpari, so everything's through MetaTrader. All the order entry and the charts were through MetaTrader. The way we trade with the scaling out, etc., it's not very intuitive, MetaTrader, to do that and to enter the orders. For example, to enter an order, I would have to enter each one individually with the stop amount, with the stop loss and the take profit, and manually manage each order like that. So it's a little bit time consuming and leads to some instances where trades are missed. So I've recently looked at different platforms, and the one I've come to and been using for the last few weeks, just sort of testing it, is NinjaTrader, and that's the screen that you're looking at now, which you've probably seen on some of my screenshots and videos recently. I found it's far better on a number of things. Number one is the data especially for the demo, just for the charting package from NinjaTrader, comes from Gain, and you can actually change the times that the data starts on your charts. So I can change it to whatever time I want to replicate the 4-hour bars that we see Phil getting at the 2, 6 and 10 times, which is what I've done. So and the data's a lot closer to the data we see on the screens on a daily basis. So that's what I've been using recently for my charting. I've opened an account with a different broker with a view to using that, but for the moment I'm just using NinjaTrader for my charting, and then any trades I place in my live account, I obviously have to still place them through MetaTrader here because that's linked directly to my broker. So that's what I have to do at the moment. I've recently just installed a new trading package from MultiCharts called MCFX. It's basically a Forex only trading package as opposed to the MultiCharts package, which does stocks and options and futures, etc. It comes from the same people that do Tradestation. As you can see from the window, it's very, very similar in the looks and the way it acts, and it uses the same easy language coding for the indicators, etc., as Tradestation does. Now this is something I've only just installed towards the back end of last week, sort of Friday, Saturday time, so I'm just looking at that at the moment. You can't, or I can't at the moment, trade directly through this because it only trades directly through FXCM as the broker, which they aren't my broker at the moment. So again, I'll only be using that for charting, but primarily it's NinjaTrader that I'm looking at the moment. That's the one I'm most impressed with. So that's my primary one, and like I said, I've just installed this one, so the MCFX, so I'll keep a look on that and see how that goes. But it's sort of a work in progress, just to try and find the best combination for me, really, to get the results that I'm after. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. If I go back to NinjaTrader, it's quite a cool little function I've got in NinjaTrader. On every chart, there's a tab at the top for what's called Chart Trader, which basically means you can trade and place your entries directly from the charts. There's a number of different ways of doing it through NinjaTrader, but this one I found really good. If you click the little Chart Trader button at the top, on each chart there will be, on the right hand side, the very extreme right hand side of the chart, there'll be a little drop down arrow that appears, which you can see there, and it lists these different options. Obviously it's your standard entry options, but they have something called ATM, Active Trade Management Strategy, which is really, really good for entering trades. And basically, as long as it's set on custom, you click the little button there next to ATM Strategy, and this window pops up. So basically you can set the amount of lots you are trading. So example, let's say 3. If we're going for maybe a core trade, which just is 3 targets, and you can choose whether you want 1, 2 or 3 targets. So if you change that so that each of those targets takes off is in relation to one lot, what you can then do is set profit targets for each of those. So for example, on the pound dollar, let's say the first target would be 50 points. I've put 500 there because this is it has fractional pips, so it has to be 500. If it was full 4-digit prices, it'd just be 50. So if I put 500 there and 1,000, that represents 100 points, and 1,500 represents 1,500 points. They're my targets. Now you can set an arbitrary stop loss in here because it automatically places the stop loss for you as well. So if we just say, for example, just set the stop loss at 60 points, that can be adjusted as and when the trade triggers. All you need to do then is right click, manage that, and save it. We've got it test, and that's now saved. So anytime you go to a chart, say for the pound dollar for example, you just find your active trade management strategy that says test, and then you right click on the area you want to go to. So if we sell stop there at 54.63 and 1/10, the order's filled, and you can see exactly what it does there. It automatically puts your profit levels in. So there's target 1, target 2, target 3, and your stop loss at the 60 points. Now you can manage that manually by clicking on it and just dragging it down to where you want it. Obviously as price comes down, each one of these that gets taken out obviously informs you, and you can just adjust your stop loss manual as well. So that's the one thing I like about the NinjaTrader platform, and that's why I'm edging towards that as the platform I'm going to use more full time. But like I said, it's still work in progress. I'm just trying to find the best combination for me at the moment. So that's all it was, just a quick video of my sort of desktop and on my PC and how I run things. So if it's any use to you, then, or you want any more information on any of the stuff that I'm using or where to go for it, then feel free to message me in the comments or private message me, and I'll do my best to help you out. So that's it for now. So hopefully let's have a good afternoon. Alright folks, bye bye.